here we go. We have some exercises for figure skaters. Grab those dumbbells, time to do a deadlift. In a deadlift, we make sure that we hinge at those hips before we do anything, and you push that floor away as you stand up nice and tall. As you can see, I have a nice flat back, so I keep my shoulders pulled back on that. Keeping those dumbbells in your hands, you want to step back. For those reverse lunges, add that pulse for a more progressive movement, and then we keep your core locked in tight. Go down to one dumbbell, keep it at your center of your chest. Elevate those heels on a plate or a dumbbell so we can get a little more depth in that squat, get into those quads a little more. And then for a nice core section, great combo here. You want to go ahead and lower those legs and then lift that chest up for that crunch. So 2 movements in one. Press your belly button to the floor the whole way through. And then you can get rid of that crunch and just do the leg lifts and lowers. Keep that head elevated if you like. And then we go for bicycle crunches. Press your belly button to the floor the whole entire time, and that leg extends as much as possible. After that, again, keeping that belly button pressed to the floor, you're gonna tap for those heels right to left on that. Go ahead and finish off with a nice, at least 30-second hold on that plank. We don't wanna clasp our hands together. We actually want them apart, forearms and palms on the floor. And then you can come up to that nice high plank position before we do slow mountain climbers. Knee drives to the chest, keep your hips tucked under. You should feel that burn in your core. And if you hit the planks, you've got to do the side plank on your forearm, my shoulders stacked over my elbow, and then I'm going to abduct my leg for a little bit of a progression. You can also go ahead and stay on your hand, a little bit of a variation here, stack your feet on top, and keep pulling that hip up to the ceiling so you get a nice stacked position there. We also want to go for the Russian twists. We can't forget about those. Get into those obliques. Legs elevated is a more progressed movement as you tap side to side. Bring those heels down to modify a bit if it becomes too much or you feel it in your hip flexors too much. Just make sure you figure out which one's best for you. Some extra stability work. You can get in that high plank, hold that Bosu, rock side to side. You can see my hips are tucked under the whole way through, and you just rock yourself side to side. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and work on those squats on the Bosu. Again, just add something extra for that stability. Hips go back, form stays the same. Just make sure that you're ready for it before you go ahead and go there. And then great one for skaters. We go into that one leg balance. You'll go to the front, to the side, and then behind, all while balancing on that Bosu. You can see that I get a little bit of a shake there. That's not a bad thing. I'm just working through that balance. Obviously, make sure you even it out on both sides. Give all of these exercises a try.